Hi guys, it's Friday. Alright, Mini Manda just confirmed. I think our sound is okay. Let me get you guys a better background here. Okay, I don't know if Mayor's Dagon is a great background, but here we are. Okay, here we are back at Winstad Manor. Yeah. It's gonna be a good night. I feel it. Also, because I said I would start doing this because I'm kind of spacey sometimes. This week's tea is Harney and Sons Hot Cinnamon Spice. It's literally my most favorite tea, at least to date, that I've ever had. So spicy. It's so good. It's weird. It's like one of those things because of the cinnamon. It like tastes like it has sugar, like that kind of sweet, but it doesn't. It's Oops. I think I just broke my house a little bit. Oh well. So anyway, what did I do? But yeah, I got like a cabbage on the floor. I've got a like vase on the floor. Perfect. Oh, it's like a... Anyway. Can I like put my cabbage up here? Not my cabbage cart. Oh man, that's a show I haven't binged in a while. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. Yeah. And because I say it every week, and it is not true, I did not work a stupid amount of overtime this week. I worked a normal amount of overtime this week. So just like a little tiny bit. It was totally fine. It was good. Chill week. Taking a little time off from my day job just to enjoy the week. So yeah, good times. I didn't even know we had bellows. Why do we have bellows? I mean, I know why we have bellows, but like, why though? Okay, so did we not properly visit our property in Falkreath? According to this, we did not. That's a problem. I've been looking forward to this all week. I always look forward to this all week. Make sure we're doing okay over here. Alright. Last week I almost forgot to record. Not gonna lie. It was not okay. Falkreath. See? Oh, you know what? Like, we may not have actually gone... Here we go. Okay. We're gonna turn that off. Anyway, here we are. We're doing... Okay. So there's some stuff going on here, but, what I want to do is... We're looking at dragon masks last time. And... So there's one we don't have that isn't like part of the normal lineup. Okay, so we have Canaric. White Ridge Barrow. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but it could also be possible that this is the location of a black book. Yes, it is. So we're gonna multitask a little bit here, and we're gonna try to get both the absolute last black book and the absolute last dragon mask. Yeah. Oh, everyone's talking to me all at once. I don't know if I appreciate that. Okay, so I think we're gonna go to the Temple of Mirak and just start heading northwest, because I think that's kind of where we're going. I hope you guys are doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. Fun times. Okay, so there is something back there. Yeah. I got a text message from like my dentist office, and they're like, yeah, by the way, don't forget, if you have COVID or think you're sick, don't come into the office next week. And I'm like, I have a dentist appointment next week? I forget stuff sometimes, especially because, like, you know, if... Oh, hi! Welcome to the stream, Mega Terra Nova. But yeah, I didn't know I had a dentist appointment next week. And dentist appointment and vacation doesn't seem like a compatible activity. So I'm gonna postpone that for like a week or so, because that's not for me. I normally don't have problems with the dentist. I don't even normally have, like, I don't know, dental concerns. But I don't know, it's still a visit. It's still, like, not something I want to do. Oh, hi. So, like I said, I'm gonna postpone that for like a week or two. I'd rather go to the dentist like right after work or something. I don't wanna... Ah. Where are you, little butt faces? Ah! There's a little butt face. Reiklings. Or Reiklings, or whatever you want to call them. They're kind of the worst. I really don't have any room to talk, but they're kind of short, and I don't always see them. Aye! Ah! Oh, that took off some health there. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Hi! So yeah, postponing my dentist appointment for any other reason than I don't want to. But yeah, I would also like to point out they only sent me a text and like nobody called me from the office. I was just like, oh, well, okay. Come on, Flame Matronach, do my dirty work for me. Oh, nope, it looks like my follower is, for sure. Oh, they're little spears. Like, who knew? I'm not actually convinced. Oh, maybe they are dead. Huh. Okay. I was right. Did my flame atronach just get like bored on me? Ugh. Oh my goodness. Alright. Didn't realize Vortusk was worth so much. It's kind of cool. Alright. Now I'm going to assume. I actually don't know if we have any more of these somewhere. We probably do. No. Ooh. That was some good loot. It was really good loot. Oh, I thought that was like, oh, you can keep your... Alright, let me reach inside this person's house. Oh man. That's also the scenery here, minus, I assume, the bad guys. Yeah, I hope you don't have, like, Reiklings, like, wandering around your neighborhood. But, I mean, I'm not here to judge. Yeah, I have to say, I'm glad that I don't live, in the snow anymore. It's pretty to look at, like, on a postcard, or from behind glass while sipping on like a hot toddy, but snow is not for me. This looks very Dwemer-ish. Let's look inside. Maybe you should look for loot. Oh my god. Not a bad find. Here we go. I'll just take all these. Vagrant Robes of Conjuring. Okay, that must be, something. Oh, look at all the paint and stuff. I feel like I've been here, but I don't know. Yeah, could you imagine, like, your neighbor finds you and you're like trying to pick the lock to their storm cellar and they're like, you know, hand to yourself, sneak thief. You're like, what? I'm just looking for loot. I just picked up some bellows. So this is definitely like a Dwemer ship, and that's kind of weird and cool. I think that's all that's in here, though. It is. I definitely think that searching for loot in, I don't know, I assume the suburbs or, you know, in a cul-de-sac or something, that you're gonna find, I don't know, potatoes. Just like in Skyrim, you know? I think there's actually a proper path this way? We should consider this. How do I get there from here? Did we already look in here? Ah, yes, because I don't want a plate or things. Help. Maybe we have to kind of go through the other way. Recycling bins. Oh my gosh, that makes me think of Stardew Valley, where like you are given a choice like really early on in the game to call out Linus for like picking around in the garbage or just being cool with it. And oh, okay, so this is a point of interest. Okay, we've been here. And it just says sacrifice. I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, well, Janessa obviously knows there's a path because she chose to take it instead of hopping over stones. Wanna go there? But yeah, I don't know why, I mean, unless you're like intentionally playing like a make all the wrong choices, like LP of Stardew Valley, why would you not just be like, yeah, Linus, I'm not gonna tell anyone you're digging through the bins? And I think you actually have an option yourself to dig through bins. I've never actually done that, like, go through the garbage cans. But I also kind of feel like Linus is just trying to make his way, and they're kind of his bins. Like, I don't want to steal from Linus. He's a cool guy. I've played through, like, a big chunk of the main story. I've never finished Stardew Valley. But, hands down, Linus is always, like, my first friend. He's just super nice. Just kind of have to... Do we want to be up there? I don't know what's happening. Oh, did I find a path? Sort of. Okay, well, I should definitely have stone flesh in my other hand anyway. Wonder what the proper way is to actually get here. I'll probably never know. Feel like... Oh, they're werebears. Oh yeah, we're not messing with that stuff. Oh, it's such a satisfying sound. You know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna hop down here, and I'm gonna go around the other side, and then it's gonna be like, oh, well, this was the way you're supposed to come. Whoa, look at this cool altar. Aw, Bonnie. Well, let's not allow your sacrifice to be in vain. Aw, Bonnie. Bear. Shall take our honeycomb. Oh man, they were having all sorts of snacks. I want to explore that, but I also don't want to get sucked away, so here. Ooh! Oh man! Like, that's a cruddy way to go. Okay. Wait, didn't I see? Oh well. Thought I saw a boss chest or something, but I don't think so. I think that's just my imagination there. Alright, Sir Werebear. Alright, since the last time I talked to you guys, I have officially finished the first Outlander book. And I am into the second one. So we shall see. Very curious to see where this is gonna go. Yeah, look, there's a boss chest up there. Because, like, I've started the next book, and it's like 20 years in the future. So very, very curious. No, but I want to go up. She's like, what are you doing? Can I? Oh, I can. Iron Dagger of Cowardice. Yes, please. Okay. Oh. We're still not in the right place. I think we need to be up here. Oh, we need to be here. Oops. Have we cleared this before? I don't think so. Maybe I just walked by here and was like, ooh, what's this? Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, well. Honey nut treats. Oh. Starting off some with heavy magic here.
Trouble is in the air here.
You know, Janessa, I think you and I are on the same page. Yeah, let's see here. We've got pods. We've got reavers. Oh yeah, that's right. We wanna... Is that dead? Yeah. We want to... find or make some elven arrows. We can sell that. So we can make some more sun-hallowed ones. Do you hear that? I think those are spiders. Yeah. Okay, for something that's relatively small compared to, let's say, the frostbite spider, they are kind of loud. Doesn't it seem like there should be something there? Oh, and there was something up here. Oh, it's a sconce. Okay. Oh, I guess there's the rest of the coin purse. I feel like up here is the kind of door that's just gonna slam shut behind me. Oh yeah. Flame spiders? No thanks. Are they looking for me? Yeah. Alright. Lockpick, please. Lockpicks. Oh, there. That's something that's gonna explode. Flame cloaked spider. We're just gonna get these out of the way. It's a little bit like the pods or the chrysalis that has like the charis or charis fledglings in them. And it's like, you know what, let's just open this up and get out of the way. Delicious. It's so weird, like, I went to the store right after work to get, like, groceries for the week, and, like, literally for the week. I don't really do big grocery trips a lot of the times. I kind of just grab what I need for a few days and like one extra thing, and then eventually just kind of like I have stuff, but I don't like having I don't like stuff to go bad. Okay, like I feel like by now this thing should have exploded, and it should have. So it was weird. I like really loaded up my cart and I'm like, oh, all right, let's get all the snacks. I really just kind of don't want to go anywhere for like my little staycation, and it was just like I couldn't remember the last time I bought so much food at one go. But like now there's like a spice blend I put on my egg whites in the morning and stuff, and I'm out of that. And okay, that must have lowered a platform. So just like that kind of thing. I was just like, oh, amongst the Draugr. Actually, let's just go ahead and read that. There's no reason not to. We're not in any mortal danger right now. Amongst the Draugr by Bernadette Bantine, College of Winterhold. It wasn't until my 7th month with the creatures that they seemed to accept me. Well, accept isn't really the proper word, but they seemed to have decided that I posed no threat to them and gradually ceased their attacks. Though more than capable of fending them off, a combination of fire and turning spells are generally sufficient, I admit that I tired of having to be ever vigilant in their presence. I'll never know whether there was some sort of agreement communicated among them, for the only utterances they make seem to be in that heathen tongue that I can't even pronounce, much less transcribe. In time, I learned more of their intentions towards me from their general movements and tones rather than specific words. Hostility in any creature is easily read, but in these most peculiar of the living dead, with such variations in gait and speed, what amounts to a hostile charge in one may simply be casual movement in another. The eyes seem to be key to their intent, and I will confess to more than one dream haunted by the glowing pinpoints in the darkness. I had always wondered why the ancient priests of the dragon cult insisted that their followers be buried with them. It seems the height of pagan vanity to drag your conscripts to their death along with you. But as I integrated into their presence, I began to observe the reasons. Every day, a different set of Draugr would awaken, shamble their way to the sarcophagus of their priest, and prostrate themselves before it. Several hours of this, followed by a meticulous cleaning of the area. It would appear that the adherents of the dragon priest continue their worship of him in death, which would also explain the ferocity with which they defend his chambers. Oh, hey, Giraffe. Yeah, food is really expensive right now. I work in food and agriculture, and it's tough because I know everybody's like, food, and a lot of it is just like, especially like packaged stuff, is like just kind of stuck in transit in a lot of places. So I'm really fortunate that I live in Central California, so our weather is really mild and we can get some like local stuff. But I do subscribe to like a CSA box, so we get seasonal fresh fruits and vegetables every week, produced by local farmers. So not always the cheapest option, but I feel like at least we're supporting our local, agriculture industry. So also, hi, welcome to the stream. Yes, local. I have 2 gigantic heads of cauliflower in the refrigerator, so I'm hoping to make some delicious cheesy mashed cauliflower this weekend to go with some chicken legs that I got this week. So delicious. I'm trying to make a better habit of reading some of these more uncommon books in the playthrough. So I think I've only encountered this once. I don't know how rare this book is, the Among Draugr one, so I'm pretty excited for it. I like the idea of there's a Tamriellan anthropologist out there trying to understand the world of the Draugr. Here we go. It took several weeks before I felt comfortable approaching the Dragon Priest resting place myself, inch by inch, until the snarling joggers around me seemed to tire of fending off my timid presence. I was able to set some simple scrying spells around the tomb that I might get a sense of what magical energies resided there. When the next group of Draugr came to pay homage to the priest, I noted a sort of transferal happening, a distinct flow of life force between the adherents and the master. It was here that I finally understood the dragon cult's notion of resurrection. It's like the Draugr explain that Skyrim is just polluted with zombies. Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that there are no instances of Draugr in Cyrodiil, because I would assume the continent of Tamriel is like any real world continent where like sovereign boundaries kind of fluctuate a little bit with time. So like you would think that there is some kind of Draugr presence, even like in the far north near, let's say, Bruma. But in Oblivion, there's literally just zombies. And there's that southernmost like dragon location at the very south end of Skyrim in the mountains, and you can kind of stand up and you can see into Cyrodiil. If you catch it just right on a clear day, you can actually see the White Gold Tower. And I'm just like, you're telling me that if I stand right here on the other side of this gate, there's absolutely not a single Draugr? I don't think so, especially since they obviously are here on Solstheim. It does, because there's that gate, and it's like, there might as well be a sign that's like, now leaving, Skyrim, welcome to Cyrodiil, and it's just like, nope, Draugr. We call them zombies here, but it's like the zombies are different because they're definitely just thralls. Where, like this person Bernadette is talking about, they have ritual. It kind of makes me think of like the Egyptian pharaohs, where some of their most valued servants, followers, would join them in death, kind of to guide them into the afterlife. And since there seems to be kind of a very thin line between like being a dragon priest, which a little bit kind of makes me think that it's kind of like lichdom, where they have all these artifacts, kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? I'll think of it. But anyway, we're like a Horcrux, basically, that kind of draws energy that their followers aren't necessarily just thralls. These are people who would have had fealty to them into the afterlife as well. Joining the Pharaoh in the afterlife was not always voluntary, unfortunately. But yeah. I just had the word. Phylactery. So yeah. I like the masks and the shrouds and stuff. Definitely make me think of that. Oh yeah, I miss going to the museum too. I think that's one of the things for someone who is definitely a homebody, and I feel like for the most part, a lot of like introverts are doing okay with the pandemic, but like I miss going to the library. I really miss going to like the museums. So, yeah. So I hope you're faring okay with it, but yeah, I absolutely love going to the museum. Here we go. The second eternal life was only promised to those who ascended to the priesthood, but the lesser functionaries contributed their life force to sustaining them for eternity. I don't know what sort of eternal wellspring they draw from, but it's clear that each Draugr carries only the barest whispers of life in it, and rekindles it nightly while resting in its niche. I now believe that the grotesque forms that we see in the barrows were, in fact, buried fully as men and women, only over the thousands of years that have passed withered into the wretched things we know. If we had visited a barrow directly after its construction, we may not have even known any of its inhabitants were dead. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely miss going to the library, but with everything going on, it just feels weird to, engage in book exchange with the library when, I'm sure that they don't have the staff to make sure everything is clean and tidy. I'm really thankful that like the Kindle app lets you have like low cost and free books and stuff. So not the same as like that musty smell of like a real proper book, but yeah. I actually bought like my first like kind of academic book in a really long time. It's a medieval book by a woman. Hold on, I'm gonna mess up her last name. Eleanor. Eleanor Janega. I've watched a couple like reaction videos with her. She is a medievalist, and she has this kind of illustrated medieval history text, and it has like prints of real world like wood carvings, and then also her illustrator has some like quirky medieval like kind of like comics and funnies in there. So yeah, first academic book I've bought in like 5 years, and it's full of pictures. Yeah, it is. I'm super excited. I've watched her review some like movies like for content and costumes, and she's just super super funny. I think Wired had one of her first analysis up on their channel, but yeah, Eleanor Janega, the medievalist. So definitely recommend. She's really funny, and I absolutely love fellow nerds. Okay. Yeah. I actually don't know a lot about medieval history. Yeah, my knowledge is definitely more like 19th and 20th century. A little bit 18th century, but yeah. So, who was William Marshall? Let's see. These discoveries and extrapolations excite me, and my mind aches to return to the Barrows. I have only paused here at the college to transcribe these notes and gather further supplies for more extended stay. My hope is to learn some rudimentary way of speaking to them, for imagining what they could tell us of the early mist of time is staggering. Heck yeah, we're keeping this book. Wait. She looks like a reaver. Imagine they enter about 4 kings. Oh, a tournament fighter. Oh, very, very cool. Oh, they're like feeding on these people. Shoot. Oh, they're like weirdly parasitic. Yeah, I was learning a little bit about like jousting versus like duels, where like a lot of movies just kind of equate the two when that's not really the case. Like jousting was for entertainment, but duels often were conducted like secretly. so. But I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, if the king's word, or the lord of a region, if their word is law of the land, they don't want people out there, like, solving their own problems. Why would they let that happen? Whereas jousting is definitely, like, entertainment. I think it would have been nice to see that kind of, maybe not necessarily jousting, but the Nords of Skyrim definitely seem like the people who could get down with some, like, I haven't seen it in entirety. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dozed off a little bit during the last duel. But I have to say, in terms of, like, aesthetic, it was a really good looking movie. I think that's why I watch, like, more YouTube and, like, TV shows sometimes, because they're in smaller increments. Because by the time I get home from work, like, the second I'm warm and cozy, I just doze. But yeah, it's on my list to try to rewatch. Okay, so I don't feel too bad that it drags a little bit in places. But yeah, I would have liked to see something akin to, like, jousting, or like the Highland Games in Skyrim, because I feel like the Nords are the kind of people who could really get down for, like, I don't know, some, like, log throwing or something. Like, big feats of strength kind of seem on brand. That would be an awesome mod. Like, I understand, what's... Caber... Yeah, Caber Toss? Yeah, something... It is something like that, though. So... maybe 40 minutes from where I live, there are, like, they do have, like, host, like, modern Highland Games, which I've never been to, but I would really like to see it. I don't know. I know that, like, in here in the fourth era, like, Skyrim is experiencing sort of a dark era, but you can't tell me that, like, people don't enjoy frivolity even in the darkest of times. Like, there are bars. There's, like, an entire Bard's College. It's in the film Brave. Growing up, they actually used to air, like, modern, like, Highland Games, like, on local access, on local access television. So nothing like grown men, like, just carrying on. Yeah, it was really neat. You know, it's kind of like, when people make... I have to agree, like, when people are just passionate about something, it's so much more interesting to me than, I don't know, like, I think we've come to a point where, like, people are, you know, kind of pose to say that they, you know, enjoy something ironically, or or that kind of thing. And you don't, something can be quirky and weird, and you don't have to enjoy it just ironically. I absolutely find it fascinating. I know a couple people who do cosplay, and I've never done cosplay myself, but I have so much respect for people who, think about things like authenticity and, melding, I don't know, all sorts of genres and things to come up with these really creative things. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm really, we'll read that in a second. I would rather talk to somebody who has a hobby I don't understand, but they're passionate about it, than, somebody who kind of just drones on about the same kind of thing. I have a friend, he and his brother kind of do like this urban farming thing, but my friend started this like kind of homegrown leather craft business kind of on the side. And it's so cool to me because it's not something he grew up doing or anything like that, but he was like, I want to learn how to do that. And now he just like makes some of the most gorgeous leather crafts. I would watch stuff on YouTube and Twitch, people working on hobbies and projects that I personally would have no interest in, but they're so excited about it. It's like, how can you, it's just so infectious. Ooh. Yes, absolutely. Um, I don't have a ton of IRL friends, but the ones I do have all have really quirky interests, and that's definitely the spice of life. On a whim, my partner purchased a short scale guitar, um, in hopes that maybe I will um, let him teach me how to play guitar. I do have a little bit of music inclination, but not a lot. But I appreciate the fact that he's just really passionate about music, and he was like, let's hang out and do music together. Um, and even if I'm terrible at it, so I appreciate that. It is sweet. Um, I don't expect ever to be as good. So a short scale guitar is, a lot of musicians who travel will have a short scale guitar. Literally, it's just a more compact version. Um, I think you can do less custom adjustments to them. But for instance, I have um, a violin that can be plugged into an amp. It can also be played acoustic, but it's 3/4 size because I'm really small. The internet kind of hides those things sometimes, but I'm really small, so even in my 30s, I can't play a full size violin. So my arms are just too short. Am I good at it? Not great. It's been a long time since I've played. I was much better as a kid. But yeah. So same idea, just a smaller version of a full-size instrument. So I was really hoping, I'm really hoping that when all this pandemic stuff dies down, to find someone in my neighborhood who might give violin lessons, just so I can brush up again, since it's been such a long time. Oh, it's really not. I took violin lessons as a child and played in the youth and county orchestra as a kid, and there is something about the feel of it, because a violin doesn't have frets like a guitar, so you kind of have to feel where your fingers are and stuff in a different way, and even just holding the instrument, it's very specific. You don't want lazy wrists and things like that. Even things like learning how to tighten the bow, you have to feel it, and I don't know if you could learn that from a video. So it'd be nice to have a teacher again. I don't care if they normally teach children or something. I would just like a refresher, since it's been so long since I've played. So, oh, we have a journal, that's right. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. Miralar. I know what he's planning. Does he really think he can take all the credit for discovering these spiders? Next time he goes into the safety cage to do whatever it is he does with those spiders, I'll lock the door. He'll have no choice but to listen to me then. What does he mean about me not being right in the head? There's nothing wrong with me. He's the one trying to steal my discovery. Does he think I don't see what he's doing? There's nothing wrong with me. Nothing. He keeps talking to me like I'm insane. I'm not insane. Who said I'm insane? Did I say I was insane? I'll show him insane. It doesn't matter. He'll see what real power is. The chanting we heard just outside the main chamber must mean there's something extremely powerful there. If I can get my hands on that energy and bring it back, who knows what kind of discoveries we can make from it. I'm not a huge fan of spiders. I don't know. I know there's some people who are really into entomology, and I don't know if people who study spiders are entomologists, or if there's arachnologists or arachnologists. I don't know. But if I find a daddy longlegger or something in the house, I just leave it go, because they eat gnats and and mosquitoes especially. So, all right. All the spiders are wolves. I guess that's better than making all the spiders wolf spiders. If you've never seen one up close, while they're harmless, they are really creepy. I had one get into my old apartment, and it was big and fuzzy.
I feel the eyes of angry spirits upon us. Welcome here.
I guess that'd be kind of cool though to, with like the different kinds of like critters in the game, especially since the Dragonborn DLC does have all these other kinds of spiders. It'd be kind of cool to have like a fuzzy spider, but I guess the frostbite ones are kind of fuzzy. Okay. Let's just kind of poke around. I don't know. It's not just that they're fuzzy. I think it's the fangs too. They're a little alarming. Oh. There are things that are creepier to me than spiders though, like millipedes. Like nothing needs that many legs. Literally nothing. Okay, I hear a spider, and it sounds like it's nomming on something, and I'm a little alarmed by this. I'm a little concerned that we keep finding these doors that are barred. Now, I know I've done this dungeon at least once before, and, it's a little worrisome. It's like someone has locked you in here on purpose. Don't need those. Alright, we're gonna finish exploring that chamber. Aww! Thanks for following. I do stream every Friday night from 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific, but I do an occasional like crafty or what has become apparently a bit of a favorite. I do sometimes Legos on the stream, and I have an extra special one since I was taking the week off, so yeah. So we'll be doing that. I want to say probably Tuesday. So I've gotten some really nice feedback about that. I guess not a ton of people just hang out and do like a let's chatting and just put together Legos. So we'll make it a thing. They're expensive, so it can't be an all the time thing. But for sure, fun stuff. All right, Servo's journal. Let's read this guy. She's finally done it. I knew she'd eventually crack. I probably should have left when I had the chance. The untapped power within these spiders has finally gone to Marilar. It just doesn't feel right. There's too many R's or something. Marilar's head. Who would have thought these tiny albino creatures had the ability to harness such magic? Being locked in this cage is frustrating, of course, but it is keeping me even more focused on my work. What did she think I was going to do anyway? As my sister, she must have known how devoted I am to this work. Although I can't fault her for her actions right now. Who knows what kind of fumes these experiments have been giving off, or what effect they have on the human brain. At least I'm all right. Or maybe I'm not, but I think I am. Could these experiments be having the same effect on me that they are on her? Well, I'm wondering if it's not either one of them. I'm guessing that being in this, like, doing experiments in this old Nordic ruin probably isn't healthy for anyone. And then here's the experiment notes if we wanted to make our own spiders. But I think I'm kind of good on all that. I think it's like diamonds to make albino ones and rubies to make the fire ones. But we're gonna go this way. Hey, there's a ladder over here. Okay, I think this is what takes us out to the, like, hidden door out here. Good times. Coffee! Oh man, I love these geode stones. They always have good stuff in them. All right. It does make me wonder if these experiments were intended to make the spiders parasitic, or if they already had that, like, attribute. Big questions, I guess. Okay, that looks like an unexplored section up here. Oh yeah, this is where we cleared the cobwebs. Ooh, that's right. We got a flaming familiar last time. Alrighty. Ducan. So this seemed to work pretty well last time, where I just, as he kind of bumps to the side, I just kind of keep tracing him with my bow. Well, that was wildly convenient. Okay, that's the black bug. So let's do everything else in this room first. Cyclone. All right. Dukan. Let's give this all a very proper save here. Okay, I think we all know what's about to happen when I grab this book. So let me take like a 2-minute break and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Oh man, I'm so bad at these Apocrypha levels, but I like them so much. Alright, we're gonna try this without dropping the difficulty, but if I die, we're going to. The Sallow Regent. Sounds gross. Okay. Probably should have summoned a friend, but it's kind of the worst because it's like intentionally weakening me. Ew. Oh, that looks a little bit like an orifice. Just gonna take all of those books and we'll look at those later. See if there's anything cool in there. Well, I guess it would make sense that you know, we go to an eldritch place and it's trying to kill me. Let's heal a little bit before we go any farther. I wonder if I cast Mage Light, if, well, that kind of defeats the sneaking part. Okay, guess Stone Flesh again. Okay, guess there's not really a map of this level. Guess there really wouldn't be. It's kind of like the opposite of the level. Okay, well at least my bow skills are a little bit better than the last time I was here. But apparently not that much better. Oh my. Oops, too many. we've got another one. Okay, big coward, let's go. Yeah, it's definitely like the opposite of the like, what was that, the Nightingale trials that we did? Kind of want to heal up a little bit. Alright. Oh god. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely like the opposite of that trial where you have to like stay in the darkness, and now we're trying to stay in the light. Guess we'll try over there now. I mean, it has us going the other way, but... Oh. Alright. We got a new tome. Yeah. There's gotta be... Alright, well if we die, we'll just do this again. Okay. Alright, here we go. Is that one we know, or... Oh, we know that one. I don't even know if quick saving does anything in here. Gosh, how cool would it be to like have one of these pennants like hanging outside of one of our homes? Are we just gonna fall off? I don't understand. What am I missing? Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and take a couple of those guys. See, I guess there is a certain logic into hoarding all of the health potions. But yeah, like, could you imagine rolling up to like the Dragonborn's house and she just has like one of these like Hermaeus Mora pennants like hanging from her house. It's like, yeah, you know what's up. Okay, I want to take out the Seeker if I can. I don't even think something like Soul Tear or anything like that is really going to do me any favors. Alright. Really want some dragon flesh. I'm surprised we still haven't found a dragon flesh tome at all. Like, not even a little bit. I'm a little concerned by how lucky we've been with, like, the enemies. But we still, I'm sure, have several more chapters of this to go. Is there anything cool over here? Storm Atronach. Flame Thrall. I think we already have that. Oh! Hidden Knowledge! Okay. Take that. Okay, we're just gonna take all this and hope for the best. Seeker of Might, Seeker of Sorcery, Seeker of Shadows. Well, let's do some sorcery. All spells cost 10% less magic. Let's see. Stealth skills are more effective. Combat skills. Let's do sorcery since we are a Shadow Blade. Oh, heck yeah. I thought this was gonna be, like, way longer. Yeah, hoarding health potions. I hope you guys understand that's literally the only reason I lived through that. Hoarding. Anything else? That's not bad. Oh, no, maybe it is. I need to take some stuff.
Same kind, if that is what you wish.
I wonder if we can buy the house in Raven Rock yet. Here. Is that enough?
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, is there an exit here? Seriously? Am I gonna literally have to go through this whole thing? Well, no. I guess we just go back to where you can go out into the... where the ladder is. Oh, yeah. So I think that's all the black books. Should be all the black books. All the dragon... Yeah, we can just go straight through here. All the black books. All the dragon priest masks. Man, don't step on that thing. Yeah. That's fun times. Did I go the wrong way? Probably. Okay, I don't know what that is, but we're gonna go through there. Oh, there is. Oh. I must miss this room. Oh, I love the discovery music. It makes me feel like I've done something cool. Hey, Skelly boy. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. All of a sudden I heard this breathing. I'm all just looting stuff. I'm like, there's nothing but spiders in this room. Oh, except for the Jogger Deathlord. Alright, I guess we just go up and out. Well, geez, I'm glad I went the wrong way. Wait, it says there's a... Oh, I bet it's above me. It's like, oh, it's right here. No, I think I have to go up the steps and then back. Oh yeah, we just kind of go out of the barrow. Our wave of destruction. Look at this. But yeah, let's go back to Raven Rock and just see what we can get into. Maybe we can buy a house. Because we've just been buying all the houses. Okay, and I think... if we go over here, let's say we... Hey, Starbreeze! How's it going? We're, just causing some mischief in Solstein. We just collected... Yeah, exactly. Mischief, yay. Whoa. Hi. Whoa, it's a jumping frost spider. No thank you. So we've collected the last black book, the last dragon priest. Yeah, so then we could go in there and like make spiders if that was our thing. We've collected the last black book, and we completed like the last like dragon priest mask for Solstein. They're not part of the ones that you go to like the barrow and put them on the shrine and stuff, but yeah, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining the stream. Happy to say that completing the last black book, I got through the whole Apocrypha level without having to drop the difficulty, so hooray for hoarding like potions like crazy.
If you find yourself in the ash wastes, keep your eyes to the ground.
Thanks. I'm sure it also helps since the last time I went to an Apocrypha level, I also took the last perk for archery. So we're doing like 100% more damage every time we use a bow, which is kind of silly when you think about it. Here, let's go here.
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
I'm
What can I
always
do
planning.
for you, friend?
I want to buy a house.
Your contributions have earned you citizenship here, friend. I'll
I
always
can't
consider
thank you
you
enough for
once.
reopening the ebony mines. You've brought light to the darkness, my friend.
You've brought Raven Rock back from the brink, traveler.
That is
I don't know
crazy
how to thank
damage.
you.
Here. You can look at my tree here. I know archery is like the easy way, but it is such an elegant way to fight. It really is. Oh, I guess we have one more on this side. So, there's like the paralyzing one and stuff. But, yeah, 20% chance of a critical hit that does 50% more critical damage, and then bows do twice as much damage.
Counselor, I'm afraid there's been another ass spawn attack at the
Efforts in
bulwark.
Raven Rock have proven
There's a lot
less
going on
invigorating
here.
for my husband. I haven't seen him this pleased in many years.
This time.
My apologies for doubting you, Sergio. You might think it's all perfume and roses now with the minings. Making sure those shipments of ebony, and with Solstein calling with
I'm just gonna
Reavers
skip
and
through.
Sora knows what else. I can't risk any attacks on Ravenloft.
Of course, Sindiri. What trouble? Whether you're simply visiting or staying here, I think you'll find, with the mines open, I've been able soon. We're the mightiest of the great house. This isn't
I wonder if I
Skyrim.
can go to the
They embody a
house.
council made up of 5. Well, of course. Our house leads the council by virtue.
Ah, yes, complicated
If you're
politics.
interested in
Moving
pursuing the
on.
subject,
Do you rule all of
Solstheim
Solstein?
is theoretically under. Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town.
The only
There's a
settlement,
small entrance.
Skull
Then there's-
Village,
other than
Telvani.
that, Solstheim is
Okay.
crawling with bandits
It's
and
this
weaklings.
island. It's
But
never
that's
felt
to
the
be
same
expected.
Everybody's
since
talking.
Intend to want.
I want to buy the house. But I may not have done enough, like, helpy things.
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to
Ah,
waste.
seriously?
This should be good.
Oh, it's an ancient dragon? Crud. Alright, fine, townspeople. Really? Oh yeah, just regaining its strength. Oops. Don't kill anyone important, please. There we go. I don't know if I've ever come up this way before. Where are you? Bye. Oh, that was spicy. I mean, I guess he's an ancient dragon. At least he wasn't a legendary dragon. He probably would have killed the entire town. Excuse me. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever come up here before. Oh man, it reminds me of like the basalt towers in Ark. That line all the like wyvern trenches. Oh.
Your contribution to our community will never be forgotten. Azura, protect you, sir.
Oh, have we already bought this house? Maybe. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see. Aw, that's weird. Okay, so we don't own this yet. I guess. So...
Vendel Severin. A pleasure to meet you, sir.
You've brought so much hope to our people.
It's like, this is their house. I guess we have to do them... We haven't done what we need to do. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a step here. Oh, I think I just haven't completed the... Oh, yep, I haven't actually completed the right quest for that. Okay, I feel better now. I was like, wait, is it glitched? Okay, let's sell some loot as we are so rudely interrupted.
Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, You
I
found one of
noticed
the
the
best.
shadow mark by your door.
Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart?
Oh, you know.
Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
Nothing at all?
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't
Oh,
been able to
nice.
handle. Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
Oh, what'd you do?
A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us.
Oh.
That he did, right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improving bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
So what can I do about it?
Before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the weaklings at Castle Karstag.
Ooh, that's a
I told
dangerous
him it was
place.
crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers. He wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there.
Alright, I'll get it back for
Do
you.
that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
Sounds good. Alright, what do you have for sale? Alright, first things first, what do you have in here? Alright. Well, how about this battle axe to start with? Oh my god, when did I get all these stabs? Oh boy. Okay, well I have someone to sell that to. Interesting. Yeah, I completed the main, completed the Thieves Guild quest line a couple weeks ago, and I figured while I was already in Solstein, I might as well, you know, finish a few loose ends up here. And I was like, wait, I don't own like the house here yet, but I think I just didn't complete what I was supposed to originally. So, yeah.
Lead on then.
You got a good thing going.
So,
Blades, helmets,
I don't
pretty
know.
much anything
Mischief
to suit
just
your
seems like a
needs.
good plan. I wish I could, like, train with him.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Oh, I thought that was sticking out of her leg for a moment. Okay, I think it's this guy over here. Yeah, I found that there's like a few little tiny interactions that you can do once you finish the Thieves Guild.
Everything I've got on display.
Oh, good, because I have some big stuff. Let's. Okay. Sorry about that. Didn't think we'd level up for that, but hey, that's cool with me. I don't know, those are really cool looking robes. I think I want to wait and hold on to that until we make friends with Jazargo. Oh, here. Here. We can sell this. Here, let's...
If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, so, what can I do?
I try not to make it super obvious, just because, like, I know some people find the, like, eating and drinking while streaming kind of rude. But yeah, no, let's see. I should at the beginning of the stream, but I'm drinking the Harney and Sons hot cinnamon spice. It's my favorite tea. Generally, like, yeah. I generally just like really spicy tea and coffee. So, do you have your coffee now?
Everything from
Yeah. And a baked good. Ooh.
cushions to pitchforks. If you're looking to buy, then I'm looking to sell.
So, what kind of baked good do you have?
The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need.
Ooh,
If it's
coconut.
not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I haven't.
Only tea allowed in our headquarters. Okay, to be fair, it is a hot toddy, so it's tea and something cozy, but yeah.
Jarland. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things. See for yourself.
Oh no, I sold my goldfish. Come back here. It's gonna be expensive now. Oh no, it's not. I don't know. I like my spicy tea. I have one that's it's a spice. It's like chai tea, but it does have like shaved coconut in it, which is really nice. Wow, how did we end up? Oh, because of the spiders. Yeah, I really like chai. Hey, we can sell some of this. We're back to having a ridiculous amount of money.
Need any supplies? Know where to find me.
Yeah. Let's see. I have like a really spicy chai from Stash that's pretty good. But I like my coconut chai just because like the whole leaf tea is like really it's hand dried and stuff, so it's like really coarse. It looks like potpourri. It's just really good.
Your actions here have been a blessing. If the quality's right, I'll take those off your hands. Let me take a look.
I mean, not amazing, but since we've opened up the mine, most of the vendors have more money now, so that's nice. Those scrolls are too expansive. Here, we got some frostbite venom. There, that works.
Next time you're hungry, stop by. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's Alor's house. That's not where we're going. We want to go here. The Retching Niche. Not gonna lie, my tea is getting a little cold. But it's almost 8 o'clock here, and I definitely brewed it at like 5:30. So I guess I can't complain too much that it's just now no longer warm.
People are buying drinks. Let's sate that appetite.
Oh, it's always really nice if you can find someone who's a trainer.
Safe travels, Outlander.
And a vendor, just because it's like, yeah, train me in all the things. Oh, we have a level up. Let's take a look at that. Magic, because we're gonna be super cool. And then let's look at speech. Because I think... Oh yeah, here we go. One more level. I think we'll just hold on to our level then. Hold on to our perk points. So let's go ahead and look at the map here. Isn't this from the... This is from the Morrowind soundtrack. That's amazing. I wish I was cool enough to fight Karstag. Maybe when our magics are a little bit better, we'll give it a try. Oh man, they're already going for it. Oh, aye! Okay. Yeah, that is definitely the throne of doom right there. Now I know we've been in here before. I'm sure these guys have replenished. Yeah. Okay. Whee! Oh, but the chest is replenished too. Can't be mad about that. It's probably on the ground floor. That's probably where we want to be. Yeah. So we want to go down. All right. Amazing. I do enjoy the goofiness sometimes. A mortal wound to the hand, indeed. I feel bad picking on Smurfs, but these are the angriest Smurfs I've ever met. Oh man. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been I'm kicking off my staycation. It's gonna be a good week. Nordic arrows. Oh, it's because of the scald. I think I did say Smurfs. Didn't really think about it, but yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know, because like Smurfs just feels wrong. Like the F and the S together just seems like too soft, I guess. I don't know, we were watching, was it Today I Found Out, yeah, I think it was a Today I Found Out with Simon Whistler, and someone had written into the show and was asking about like Old English, and you know, would you be able to understand someone at all from like 500 years ago? And oh my gosh, Old English is absolutely wild. Also, I learned that putting spaces between words, like in written language, is, considering the long history of written language, is relatively new. And it's like, yeah, we have spaces between, whoa, soul gem. We have spaces between words in our sentences because the monks got tired of trying to figure it out. And I'm like, oh my god. I want to say it was like 900 AD. They were like, yeah, we're tired of trying to figure this out. So, oops, I didn't want to pick those up. It's like, oh god. Could you imagine? It only rhymes if you read it like a pirate. That's amazing. We also learned that I believe it is the Bristol accent that like the pirate accent is based on, because the actor who played the original Long John Silver was from Bristol. So of course, like after that, arr, it's amazing. Yeah, I'm in my American ignorance, I really have a hard time deciphering some of the accents from the British Isles. I just do. I mean, I can pick out like a posh, like London accent versus like like someone from the north, that kind of thing, but otherwise I don't know. I do think it's funny to think about the fact that like the contemporary British accent is largely based on the colonial American accent. Like we flip-flop somewhere along the line, because like it was cool to live in the colonies for a time, so like Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it does. Oh my goodness, what's it called? Like London street slang is really complicated and it's very cool. Oh. I was gonna say, I know I have a few followers on here who live in the UK, but yeah, I just, it's pretty mind-blowing. Okay, I'm not sure why, but my controller just vibrated really hard. Like as if there's a dragon nearby. I don't know. I can't really say anything. I mean, the US is gigantic and people... I mean, there are so many accents here too. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me that London has a bunch of different accents, especially considering, like, it's a huge city. Okay, so there are enemies nearby. Oh, there is a dragon! I didn't imagine it. Okay. Oh good, another ancient dragon. I guess this is what happens when you get over level 50. Huge and old. Oh my gosh, yes. It's been rebuilt so many times. I was actually kind of flattered. It probably sounds silly, but on one of my earlier streams, someone asked if I was from California, and I'm not, but I guess I've lived here long enough that I've at least no! Oh god, I'm gonna... Yep. Oh, was that a Draugr shouting? I swear to god I just heard a Draugr shouting. Okay. Anyway. So... Oh, it is a Draugr. But yeah, I guess I've lived out here long enough that I've started... I can hear it a lot. And I guess it's, you know, working with people who are from here and that kind of thing. But I'm from, you know, the East Coast, and when I first came out here, I guess because we talk so fast on the East Coast, people are like, what? 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 And now that I've lived out here, I talk slower, but the vowels are different, and it's the same country, you know? I can really hear it, especially people who live like in like Central California. And there's like the OU U sound. Ooh, U. It's definitely different. But, you know, it only takes me going home for a few days to visit my family, and it's all gone. You know, all that work is gone, so... I kind of want to know what's going on over there, but I know if I try to cross that river again, I'm going to end up dead. Okay, well, you know what? He's fighting like a Death Lord or a White or something, so maybe we can get away with fast traveling now. No, we're still too close to the dragon. It is a pickle. Okay, so he kind of sees me, kind of doesn't. He's way more interested in that Draugr than me. Well, he sees me now. The river's in the way. I want to go. I want to go finish my quest. And I can't fast travel. Oh yeah, it is a Draugr Deathlord. Yeah, that's a big old drop down there. Should probably let them duke it out, but... Oh man, now they're summoning stuff over there. Come on, guys. Oh man. Well, if he gets close enough, I can... Oh, did I get him? Maybe. Well, he's mad now. This guy sees me. The question is, will he, like, chase me? Okay, let's just go down the hill. It is a party over there. So you got this ancient dragon fighting with a Draugr Deathlord, which, by the way, I think is really funny, all things considered, because aren't Draugrs, like, part of the dragon cult anyway? Like, isn't that their deal? Farther. Pardon me. I will say that's one of the more, so I've only been creating content for like a year, and I have to say one of the more frustrating aspects of like streaming is, other than getting kind of hoarse over time, is bubbles from talking so much.
Any luck tracking down Esmond?
He's dead, but here's your bone formula.
Up there. Sounds like the bloody fool got what he deserved. Here, I want you to take this key. Head inside my house and unlock the door to the basement. Help yourself to whatever you like inside. I won't be using it anymore. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
I really enjoy streaming. It's like weirdly therapeutic. Oh. Oh man, and he doesn't just have like weapons and stuff. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. My dearest daughter, Sapphire, it's with a heavy heart I write this letter. For years I thought about how I could tell you this, and each time I imagined it would be face to face. I'm ashamed for what I did, and I hope that someday you'll learn to forgive me. Whatever you do, don't blame Delvin for any of this. He didn't know. Long after I joined the guild, I was sent to rob a caravan that was stopping at a tiny farming village not far from the border of Skyrim. When I arrived there, I was a day early and decided to sleep for the night in the barn of a pig farm. I awoke the next morning when the most beautiful woman I ever laid eyes upon walked in to do her chores. She wasn't even frightened when she saw me. In an instant, I think we had both fallen in love. I ended up living with that woman in that tiny little village for a year until she was with child. And then, like a coward, I ran away. I was a thief and didn't want to end up a farmer. It was a terrible thing to do. I didn't have the courage to return to that village for almost 15 years. When I finally decided to visit, it was too late. It had been raided by bandits and burned to the ground. Everyone was either dead or gone, including you, my only child. Years later, when you were recruited by Brynjolf, I couldn't believe my eyes. You were a spitting image of your mother, and I knew it was you in an instant. Only the gods know how you survived the attack on that village and why you followed in my footsteps. But I have to assume it was meant to be. I wanted to walk right up to you and embrace you, to tell you the truth. But I was still a coward. I decided to leave Riften instead of facing your anger. I said goodbye to Delvin and headed for Solstein, as far from the truth as I could get. I'm sorry, my daughter. I'm sorry for never being there to hold you that night or protect you from whatever hardships you endured. One day I hope you'll make the journey to Solstein and visit your father. Glover Mallory. He did lock away his precious tarts. Sweet rolls. Here, is there a... Yeah. And appropriately, there's a sapphire in there. Maybe, I don't know if you can, like, give that letter to her, but it'd be kind of cool if you did. So that means that Delvin is her uncle. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. If I had such good-looking sweet rolls, maybe I would lock them in a basement, too. What time is it? 1 a.m.
Just remember who...
I work for Mogul. You got a problem, you talk to him.
Oh, hold on. I guess we're okay, but I definitely just stuttered there. That was weird.
Well, the mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making...
Can I have a room, please?
It's yours for a day.
Alright, I'll make good use
I'll
of
show
it.
you to your room, right this way.
I think it's here. Yeah, sleepy times.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okie dokies. Alright. So, we're carrying a lot of nonsense, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go give this note. I know we're gonna start the Assassin's Guild today or something, but you guys should know by now, distractions abound. Also, I really want to buy that house in Raven Rock. Just up the way. Here. Just in case. Hey, Captain.
Have you found something?
I found a note.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Volks Carius, but that's impossible.
Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
What do you want me to do?
General Carius is still alive. There must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm going to head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
All right.
Be careful. This General Carius sounds out of his mind.
Okay. Well, let's head back to Raven Rock and see if we can sell more of our loot. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. There should be people out soon.
Bella, Captain of the Veteran Guard at your service. The security of both Raven Rock and Councillor Morbane is my prime concern. Don't let my posting here fool you.
I was once in command of over 100 troops.
Stands really close when he talks to people.
Welcome to the wretched... Let's sate that appetite.
Oh man, he's got monies again. Heck yeah. Do not sell goldfish. Of all these stabs. Let's look at some potions. I'm sure we have silly things in here. Excuse me. Well, that's better.
Safe travels, Outlander.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
Rowless. That guy's such a
If you
sleazeball.
need a ride back to the mainland, Jalen's the only way on this rock.
Hey, it's our new BFF.
Glover Mallory's the name. If take a look.
He has $0 today.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Okay, before we can go investigate stuff, we should at least go to like Windhelm or something and sell some loot.
Captain Gjallan does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
The Nords don't appreciate us. So what? I don't appreciate them right back.
Aren't you spicy?
We don't have much love for your kind down here.
Imagine blowing up an entire town.
Oh, keep missing the door.
It will never be the same.
This way.
Lady, would you like to buy some flowers?
Not today. Sure.
Not much, but
Dang
I hope
it.
you like them.
Man, she's all up in my business. Girl, why are you selling some nightshade? You have 195 flower baskets? You nut. No wonder.
Stop by again.
Oh my goodness. Did I pass the... I think I did. Time for snoozes, Mega Terra Nova? Alrighty. Well, you have a good night. Thanks for coming out for the stream.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Oh, some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I like Revan. I want to like play with this stuff. Hey, we're getting there. Let's see what we have in potions. Just round it all out. Don't really use a lot of stamina stuff, so...
Do come again.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Same. I can't actually complain. It hasn't been that cold this week. Hey, my boy.
Everyone's looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Que no los dos. Alright, okay, so I should be able to... Ah, it's all his gold, but that's okay, because it's really heavy. Does he have any lock? No, no lock picks.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me. Let me know if you see anything you like.
Maybe... Oh, it's Quintus! Hey, buddy.
Good day. Take a look.
He's like, I don't need weapons. Here, you can... Here, you can just have this. Enjoy!
Until next time.
I know if you like pay over
There's no glory in
a little bit, like
Oh,
it increases like your speech and stuff, so not like a lot, but enough. Just going to sell like a staff to everyone. Like, here, you need this.
Be sure to stop by Sod.
Alright, how are we doing on weight? We're getting better. We're getting better here.
Good morning. See for yourself.
Yeah, I didn't think she was going to have very much. Does she have lockpicks? Nope. We'll sell her one. There you go.
Good day to you. I drop if you're looking to get...
What is it, Naran? Alright, so she's got a little bit of something. Alright, well, we're getting down to it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now I'm hoping we can go to the castle, because I believe that the wizard is a destruction trainer. Maybe we can pawn some stuff off onto him. But getting rid of that Stalrim greatsword was like a big thing.
If it's bed or board you're off to.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
I hear politics. I'm running away.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Alright, Sifnar. I'm happy for you.
You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Amthor to the northwest.
Roosting. Hey, guy.
Whatever you've heard, I could mind what or who you practice this on.
Alright, well, since we don't have a lot of destruction, this works for me.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Sweet. I think in some of the, like, keeps, sometimes there's, like, a hole in the floor with a bucket. Yeah, there's one, in the, Sanguine Rose questline. If you, like, go through his, like, castle of debauchery, there's, like, a toilet, I guess. It's a little terrifying.
Strength and steel are well and...
Okay, so I think the heaviest thing we're carrying now is that armor.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of that.
Just that, well, I mean, you're not wrong with everyone bathing in a lake or something. I mean, I've seen, like, in homes, there have been, like, basins and pitchers. So I'm guessing, like, people kind of old-timey, like, bird bath it. But, we see those, like, I don't know, I don't think they're bandits. I think they're hunters. And, I guess we'll go here. And they're, like, at the hot springs, just, like, having a swim. And then there was, like, the gal in, near Markarth. And she was, like, out skinny dipping, and that's how she died. So... she's like, there's like a note, and she's like, I don't care what you think, Dad. I like skinny dipping, or I don't know, whatever her deal was. Ash spawn? They really have a weird gait, don't they? Alright, I have 30 minutes left. Let me quick take a minute and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. So I was just thinking, we have all the black books. Like, are we supposed to go back to Tel Mithrin? I don't know. I guess that's something we can do, though. Yeah. Don't know what it was, don't want to know. Oh man, this guy died with a book and a potato. Oh, my break screen. My background for like everything, it's all the same collage, and then I've just kind of like moved it around and clipped it. I'm not real good with like digital painting or any of that kind of stuff. So when I knew I was going to start like a YouTube channel and stuff, I'm like, well, I need like a background and some art. So I literally took some colored pencils and just made a collage and then just kind of scanned it in. So thank you. Trying not to kill Janessa is always a problem.
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourselves for an ambush. Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
I don't know if you know, bro, but like everything's under ash and no one cares. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's like a... This must have been a blacksmith in here. Well, I guess one less guy throwing fireballs at me is always the dream. Okay. So that must be the exit. Well, I made a list of things I wanted to do a couple weeks ago, and we've done some of them. Hello. Alright, I'm not sure what just leveled up, but... This is kind of interesting. A lot of boots. I would assume that there's at least one ash spawn in here. 'Cause there's a lot of ash in here. But I could be wrong. Okay, so I assume that there's gonna be someone up here.
What the?
Okay. Oh, we're not sneaky anymore. Oh, it's less fun when I'm not sneaking. There we go. Alright, and I don't see anyone on that tower over there. These aren't really connected. Like, they look like they should be at some point, but I guess they're not. Alright, back down we go. Boots. I think I've only done this quest line like once. Hi. so that's definitely the way out. We're so close to maxing out lockpicking. I was thinking, like, of all my skills, that might be the one I'm willing to, like... I've never done a legendary skill before, but I feel like that's one that I could kind of, like, level up really quickly. It always makes me wonder when, like, these forts and things, like, give way and underneath there's, like, all these caverns. And it's like, I don't know. I think if, you know, I went into my basement and, I don't know, I found, like, a crack one day and it was like, oh yeah, there's a cave under my house that I would go exploring. I would have some concerns. I don't see any of those bulging things. Okay. Yeah, cavern or fort. Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like in the Molag Bal quest. And it's like, okay, so here, so we know that Markarth is like an ancient, like, Dwemer city. But, like, here's this, like, regular citizen's house. And I'm sure it's been a regular citizen's house forever. And it's like, okay, well, it also has, like, a Daedric shrine under the basement. Like, it's not in the basement, it's under the basement in a cavern. And it's like, well, was the cavern already there because, like, you know, the Daedra are forever old and whatever? Or did, I don't know. And, like, people were just like, ah, I sense the shrine, I'm gonna dig down there. Or was, like, it already there and the Dwemer built on top of it? I don't know. Because, like, and, like, there's the quest, there's the one on Solstein where, like, the guy is, like, writing to his lover and he's like, come, like, we're gonna live in Solstein and our life is gonna be great here. And then he, like, becomes obsessed with, like, digging, and he finds that Dwemer rune, or at least, like, that Dwemer, like machinery. And then there's, like, the same thing with hack dirt in Oblivion, where it's like, oh, you know, we hear the deep ones and all this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Am I missing some steps here? Because that goes down into the cavern. I mean, to be fair, if you live in Skyrim, the chances are that your house is situated over Blackreach is really good. So there's that. I mean, Blackreach seems to cover, like, at least a third of the map. So no matter what, like, what, you have a 1 in 3 chance that your house is situated over a Dwemer city? What am I missing here? Do one of these guys have keys? I don't know. Dearest Selena, this is my last letter. I don't know if you'll ever get any of them, but I'll keep them on me in case I'm ever found. Something happened here, Selena. It was horrible. Something's happened at the Red Mountain, but I can't describe it. It's as if hundreds of Oblivion gates opened at once at its summit, and it's spitting fire and death in all directions. Fort Frostmith has been completely destroyed. The walls crumbled like loose dirt, and the land is on fire. Everything around me smells of ash and of death. I don't know where everyone is. I've been trapped in one of these lower sections of the fort, and I don't expect to be rescued anytime soon. I miss you, Selena. I want to hold you and the children in my arms and tell you that everything is going to be fine, but I don't think that will ever happen. Give my love to Syracuse and Atia for me. Tell them their father died bravely defending the Empire, so they can hold their heads high when they speak of me one day. And you, my love, when you close your eyes at night, think of me so my spirit can finally come home. Yours always and forever, Maximus Axius. 3rd Sun's Dawn, 4th Era. All his letters. Okay, I must have missed something. Because all these things require a key. There's nothing in here. Oh, wait. Is this new? Oh, this is new. Okay. Oh my... Oh, cables! Hey, buddy. Magic. Hello, iron ingot. Well, here, I guess we can read these. Is this the first one? My dearest Selena, it's been a difficult day. General Carius ordered us to help the laborers shore up the walls since they're starting to show their age. It was backbreaking work, but without the extra support, those walls wouldn't stand up to a siege. Some of the men are grumbling about the task, but I don't agree with them. The general knows what's best for Fort Frostmith, and I would follow him to Oblivion and back if he asked. There's a supply ship due on Solstein in a few weeks, and I hope to send you all these daily letters I've been writing. I hope you enjoy reading them as much as I enjoy writing them. I miss you, Selena, and I can't wait to see you when my time on Solstein is through. Yours always, Maximus to me and Axios. My dear Selena, Euphemus was killed this morning by one of those awful Reiglings. We were escorting a supply wagon from Fort Frostmith to Raven Rock when a war party of those bastards ambushed us from the cliffs. We fought them off, but poor Euphemius was impaled by one of their spears. The healers at the fort couldn't do anything for him, and I watched him slip away as I held his hand. I don't know how much longer I can stand being here. My loyalty to the Empire and the strong words General Carius delivers to us each morning muster are the only things keeping me going. The supply ship should arrive tomorrow, and I promise to give the quartermaster my letters so they can finally be sent home. Give my love to the children. My dear Selena, the supply ship due in Solstein hasn't arrived yet, and no one knows what's happened to it. I'll keep writing these letters in hopes that they can be delivered to you one day. It's awful being isolated on Solstein like this, but General Carius keeps telling us we need to maintain Fort Frostmith for the good of the Empire. I believe what he's saying only because he's never led us down the wrong path in the past, but I'm wondering if anyone on the Imperial Council even gives a damn about this pile of rocks. 4 soldiers have died in the last 2 years at Fort Frostmith. It almost seems as though the Empire takes us all for granted and expects us to sit out here and get chipped away at like the rock inside the mines. My posting can't end soon enough. Alright. Poor guy. Oops. Didn't need that. Well, I guess we don't know there's, like, ash spawn in the next 2 feet. Oh, yay! Frostmith key! That's what we need. A Landry's journal. It's been almost a month since unearthing the crypt at Fort Frostmith, and I haven't seen a single spark of life in the general's remains. Grafting the heartstone to the subjects is proving much more difficult than originally anticipated. I've used almost every method I can think of, and still there's no sign of reanimation. At this rate, it could be years before I make any progress, which is time that I just can't afford right now. If my vengeance is to come to fruition, I need results. If not, I may need to resort to more drastic measures. It finally appears that I'm making some progress. After my latest experiment, General Carius's eyes briefly opened and he moved his arms. It lasted for less than a few moments, but it's the first sign of progress I've seen since I've arrived here. A few of my assistants were insisting that I was imagining things, but I dismissed them for their insolence. They won't be bothering anyone ever again. General Carius awoke fully today. He bolted upright after my incantations and began staggering around like a blind man. He seems to ignore my commands. In fact, hearing my voice seems to increase his hostility. I was able to remove the heartstone before he became violent. But this isn't a result I expected. Even though he's able to be awakened, I feel as though the real work has just begun. The general is still unable or unwilling to listen to my commands. He's acting increasingly paranoid and appears to have his own free will. He's convinced that I am a spy or the enemy, and I've had to restrain him to prevent him from outright attacking me. This is becoming intolerable. I'm beginning to wonder if someone with a heartstone can be commanded at all. If my experiments with General Carius fail, I may have to resort to self-experimentation, something I've been avoiding for a long time. Oh boy. So we might run over a little bit, guys. Apologies, but we're in this far. Oh yeah, I'm not messing around with a guy who carries a battle hammer or whatever that is. I don't think so. Oh, thanks. Champions Cujo. 50% chance for each element fire, frost, and shock to do 24 points of damage. Yeah, no thank you. Yeah, we're not messing around with that. Oh my goodness. Dude, are you okay? Okay, so that's a door. And that's a boss chest. And I don't think we need to be sneaking anymore. Stalrim Sword of Lethargy. Horned Helm. Okay, that's pretty sick. We'll take that. Death Brand. We still haven't found all that armor yet either. Oh, then I guess we'll just take this with us. Oh, but we have officially started the quest now, so that's pretty cool. Thought it was just kind of something you stumbled into, but I guess it's a thing. Interesting. Look at these rocks. They almost look like they're for something. You know what I mean? Five Songs of King Wolfhearth. I guess we'll take it. I like collecting some of the less common books to put in my homes. Because of course I hoard books. Really surprised by any of this? Alright. Here we are. Let's go back to Raven Rock. I think he's on the wall, so that's good. Oh. Yeah, there's a reason I started putting a folded paper towel on my desk so I'm not like BAM every time with my mug.
What news do you bring from Fort Frostmoth?
I've taken care of it.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years?
Diet and exercise?
There are quite a few tales
That can't
of
be
General
it.
Curious' exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
He'll no longer send Ash Spawn to Raven Rock.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Curious. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Did you need something from me?
I'm sorry to bother you. The second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
What did he say it was
All he
about?
wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the Ash Spawn. Please, go speak to the second Councillor as soon as possible.
Guess we'll find out what we're doing next episode. Oh man, look at this guy walking around with his cool quilted ensemble.
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
What do you mean?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on
Ooh,
Councillor's head.
rude. Why would they want to do that?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
Your concerns seem justified.
It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. I don't want it to come to that.
All right. Well, if you feel that the attack is imminent...
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Raven Rock.
And you haven't acted on the information?
Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. if any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
How can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Alright, so what can you tell me about House Lalu?
Traitors. The lot of them. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people.
I presume that's their downfall?
Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering.
What happened to House Lalu as a result?
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
You mentioned sources?
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses.
Why don't you ask them to investigate?
Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstein. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive. However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
All right.
You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
Raven Rock is such a cool town. Okay, and with that, I think we are going to call it a stream. Oh man, it's been fun, guys. Thank you for everyone who came out for the stream tonight. Old friends, new friends. So as of right now, I'm hoping to do a Lego stream on Tuesday, maybe around lunchtime or so.
May want to give the Talmithran a wide
So yeah, I'm glad. I hope you guys had a good time. I certainly did. We have a whole bunch of books, and yeah, if the week turns out to be a little loosey-goosey, maybe I'll do either some more Skyrim in the middle of the week, or maybe we'll hop over and play a little Oblivion. So alright guys, well, as always, take care, and happy sipping. Good night, everyone.